Welcome back to Cooking on the Island. It's your favorite vegan chef, RC, where today I have another great meal planned for you I know you're going to enjoy. So today's meal is going to be zucchini noodles, which consist of zucchini, cherry tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, and it's going to have some mushrooms, some purple cabbage, some red onion, some jalapeno, and some different color bell peppers here. And so the seasoning that I have right here is going to be some ginger, oregano, basil, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of thyme. I'm gonna start with the zucchini noodles and using the spiraler. And so it's a very simple tool. So as you see, just spiraling the noodles are very simple, not a lot of energy or effort. And then you just want to make sure you cut them because it's one whole and long piece of noodle. So just want to kind of cut them in half just to break it up, just so you're able to actually manage these while you're eating. So one thing I've always talked about was when you're cutting something, if you like bigger pieces, then you're gonna do a rough cut, and that's just making sure you're just chopping it up and it's not really fine. But since I'm the type that really likes smaller pieces, I'm gonna cut things a little bit finer, a little bit smaller, and that's just for my preference, and because that's just something I prefer and enjoy a lot more. So now you can see that I have everything chopped up and is ready to go into the pan. And so again, everything is about preference as far as size of cuts and everything like that. And what you see here with the noodles, I've already spiraled them and cut them up because they were really long. And some people drain the water from these since it is a water vegetable. But I like to keep the water in because to me it adds like a little sauce. And so as I start adding the herbs and everything to this, then it develops a little sauce. So that's something I definitely enjoy. So I'm about to put this stuff in the pan and see how everything turns out. Oh, this smells great. So what I did was I put, of course, grapeseed oil. This is what I use whenever I'm cooking something. And so put some in there, waiting for this pan to get hot before I start adding some things. And I'm gonna go to the onions and those kind of vegetables first, just to get those going before I add anything else. And then throw some jalapenos in there. The smell is just fantastic right now. All right, so the next thing I'm adding is some green onion and then the mushrooms. And everything here you don't really have to overcook because everything pretty much you can eat raw. So you just want to add a little heat to it, you know, get a little soft, a little translucent, and then start adding your stuff. Doesn't take long to cook at all. All right, so now what I'm adding are the cherry tomatoes. All right, so I'm just gonna throw these in whole. And again, I know everyone looks for these real quick, easy meals and things like that. This is really simple, really fast. and doesn't really have a ton of ingredients. And everything here is really to your preference and what your liking is. So again, just add what you like and what feels good to your soul. Now the very thing I'm getting ready to add are the zucchini noodles, which have been seasoned. And again, you can eat these raw without having to cook them, but I like a hot meal, so I'm just gonna add these on. Again, and like I said, I don't usually drain any of the juice that usually comes off of them. And I'm just gonna toss these in. I won't keep these in too long. Look at the colors. The colors are great. And so I'll probably add just maybe a little bit more of the vegetables, probably add a little bit more of the purple cabbage just to give it color. Look at that right there. That looks beautiful. If you tell me you're not falling in love with this dish, something is wrong. And I'll just give this another minute, and then that's it. So now it's time for plating, and let's see if I can make this be real pretty for you guys. All right, so here we have it. We have zucchini noodles with grape tomatoes. We have kale, purple cabbage, onions, different colored green bell peppers, just like we talked about in the beginning. And so it's a great dish, easy, healthy, and again, you can either cook this like I did, or you can eat this raw as well. And so makes for a great snack and a great meal as well. Here you have it, up close and personal. Thank you all for tuning in on Cooking on the Island. I definitely appreciate you showing me some love. Don't forget to go to my YouTube channel, Cooking on the Island with R.C. Robinson, and then make sure you hit like and subscribe. And then you can also find me on my Instagram page at Rizzy Ray, which is R-I-Z-Z-I-R-A-Y. I definitely look forward to the next episode, and I'd like to thank my sponsor as well, meandwehome.com.